Now, if you've been a regular viewer of my Framebuffer videos, you'll have seen various videos on such as playing videos in the Framebuffer, looking at images in the Framebuffer, different ways to watch video and images in the Framebuffer using whether it's FFmpeg with FFplay or MPV, and we've even recorded the Framebuffer as well in a recent video. So the Framebuffer is really amazing, as you probably well know now. You know I like it, I'm a big fan of it, and of course it's in the TTY. What is the TTY? Well, the TTY, if you do not know, surely you know from watching this channel by now, it's the terminal, the Linux console, the OG, before it starts up the graphical environment, before it starts up X11 or Wayland, okay? So what are we going to do today? Well, today we're actually going to take screenshots of the Framebuffer, like you would with, say, is it Scrot? What a terrible name. And then there's what, Flameshot as well. So what we're going to do today is look at a program called fbgrab, and as you can guess from the name, it's a Framebuffer grab. So it's grabbing the Framebuffer device and recording it as a screenshot in a PNG. So let's just sort of get into this. Now, as you know, if you're on Arch, do your usual sudo pacman-syu to update your repositories. If you're on your other system, such as Ubuntu or whatever Linux distribution, you know how to update your system, I'm sure. And then install the package, in this case Arch, sudo pacman-s and then fbgrab. As you can see, I've already got it installed. I'm not going to reinstall it. Tiny package, fantastic. Okay, now I do have this in my program ttysh, and let's have a little look how I run this program. So we're just basically going to copy how we run this. You'll notice as well it's got sudo at the beginning, so we need elevated privileges because fbgrab grabs the Framebuffer device, and the Framebuffer device is in /dev. Therefore it's a system directory and you need sudo privileges. I hope that makes sense. So let's run this command, and we're going to type it out because I always type my stuff out. And as you can see, I've got a bit of a mess here on my Framebuffer device, my TTY. I'll just prove to you I'm in the TTY here. This is on my virtual machine. There you go, the Linux console. There we go. So what else can do? TTY. So there you go, proof. And we've got some stuff on this so I can show you that we're recording. So first thing we want to do is let's actually switch to our second Framebuffer because we're going to record number one. I mean, you can record number one from number one, but it just makes sense. Let's just do it from here because why not? Let's get this to go out of the way, hopefully. Right. So we need to run sudo, first part of the command, and then fbgrab -c. What does -c do? Let's have a look. So if I do man fbgrab, and -c is console, specifies which console. So we want to record console 1, okay? And then we will just put the number, so console 1, which is F1, okay? We're in console 2 at the moment, okay? And then what do we need to do? We need to give it the name of the output, so it's going to be saved into a PNG. So let's just call this screenshot 1 and then just call it .png like I do with my shortcut, my program I use, how I do it basically. Okay, hit enter, and you're going to need to put in your password because it's sudo, and as you see it gives a little bit of output, resolution and converting image from 32 whatever, now writing PNG file, compression -1. Now if you want to look at compression, there you can change the compression. We'll look at that in a minute. So if I go into here, do ls. Now remember this has changed. So this was all recorded. So if I do MPV, because you know MPV can of course view images in the Framebuffer, fantastic. I need to do -vo equals drm because of my virtual machine skill issues. Don't worry about it. Screenshot, okay, And there you can see these states that it was before I put in these last bits here. So there you go, absolutely fantastic. So what does number 2 look like? So let's record that. So I'm going to do, again, sudo, let's clear this now because we don't need this. Okay, clear it. Let's get rid of this. So sudo fbgrab -c, and we're going to, of course, record Linux console 2, and we're going to call this screenshot2.png. Okay, put in your password, and there you go. It's given us the output. Let's have a look. So this is what it looks like. So when I do mpv -vo equals drm, and then I put in screenshot2, we should see this recording here of this screen, which has screenshot 1 at the top there, and obviously before I put that in. So there you go, that's all it is, that's all it does. But hey, it's recording the screen, recording a Framebuffer device, any Linux console. Now, I guess you can get that kind of functionality with all your graphical environments, but hey, how cool is that? And then we've got some options here, so let's have a look. So you can, oh yeah, it gives you, there you go, dev fb, so that's why you need sudo. So you can do options, so equals !, print usage information, -a if you want to ignore the alpha channel with drivers incorrectly setting but not supporting the alpha channel. Okay, and you've got bit depth, so -b, and then whatever number, the number of bits used per pixel, optional when reading for a device, so play around with that. We've already gone over -c for console. You've got -d for devices, specifies which Framebuffer device you want to read. So whatever. So the usual Framebuffer devices /dev/fbo, which I think we've used for recording as well. And then -f, so you can read from a file, and you can put in all this stuff here. Height, interlacing if you want. So you can do a few things. You can put a timer on there, how many seconds before grabbing. So there you go. You can have verbose, so I guess that'll give you more output. Width, okay, same again. And then there's the compression level, so you can set the amount of compression you want for your PNG. So just put in -z and then the number, say 9 if you want the best, or 0 if you want it to have be fast. Okay, and then you've got some examples here as well. I mean, I've covered the examples, but you can even look at that. You can even copy directly the Framebuffer device, create a framebuffer.dump, and then install fbgrab and do all this. Up to you. So there you go. Just thought I'd show you that nice little program to cover. I like it. As you can see, I've got it mapped to every Linux console. I have used it. So there you go. Yet another fantastic Framebuffer device video. Okay. So we'll leave it there. And you know what to do with the fake YouTube. You can like, comment and subscribe. And obviously I want to give special thanks to Sean and HTX80Nerd, who have a membership on this channel, and you should be able to see their names on the screen now. And obviously I'd like to add some more of you guys on here, so have a look at the description for more information. I've got a Patreon and a YouTube, so it's completely up to you. And I think we'll leave it there. I'll see you in the next one.